In today's video, I'm going over my settings I'm using in the new Season 3 Warzone 2 update. Sadly, we did not get any movement changes, so I'm not going to be changing too much of the settings, but I did change some minor things. So if you guys enjoyed today's video and learned something new, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys are experiencing any issues with the new update, especially on console, make sure you guys comment it down below. I'll try to have some fixed videos out really soon. I heard there's actually some really big problems with the game right now. And also comment down your current sensitivity on Warzone 2 as well. With that being said, let's go straight into the settings. My button layout is set to default flip. The reason why is because I do play claw, so I don't actually need to use anything else, and I play flip because I like to have my buttons, shoot and fire instead of it the other way around, which will basically give me a slightly faster response time. Bumper ping I have set to off. Controller vibration I have set to off as well. I don't like to have a lot of vibration while I'm shooting or trying to focus. My stick sensitivity I have set to both 13-13. Now I wouldn't recommend you guys play this high if you are new to the game. I would recommend somewhere around maybe 9-9 or 10-10. If you guys are comfortable with playing on a higher sensitivity, then 13-13 is really good. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I would not recommend going anywhere above 13. Because all these are really fast, and you guys know me, I used to play in 2020 a lot back in Warzone 1, and there really isn't any movement in the game right now, so there really is no point. You guys can give it a shot, but there really is no advantage of having it except having a really fast reaction time, but your aim is going to suffer at long range. My ADS sensitivity multiplier is set to 0.85. My sensitivity multiplier is all just 1. I don't really mess with vertical aim axis, so this is all just standard stuff. And for gameplay, I have my ADS behavior set to hold, my zoom shared input as sprint/tactical sprint/focus. And right here, this is a really important one, guys. I have my automatic sprint set to automatic tactical sprint. This is actually really good if you are trying to have slightly better movement in the game. We don't have that much movement, but the movement that we do have can be abused with this setting right here. This basically makes it to where as soon as you push forward on your left joystick, you are automatically going to go into a tactical sprint, which is going to allow you to run really fast as well as dolphin dive really fast. My equipment behavior is set to hold. My weapon mount activation is ADS plus melee. Interact/reload behavior, guys, make sure this is on prioritize interact. This is going to make it to where all you have to do is just press square to pick up guns or open doors instead of having to hold it, which is going to save you a lot of time if you are trying to pick up weapons or open doors. And then armor plate behavior I have set to apply all. This is also really important if you guys are running away from someone and you have to take your finger off of triangle. At least you can keep putting on plates as you are trying to finesse them. We now have the ability to sprint while putting on plates, so this is actually really important. In the advanced section, I have my target aim assist set to on. My aim assist type is Black Ops. I'm not sure if this is still broken, but a while ago Black Ops was like really good, so I just use Black Ops still, and it still works pretty good for me. Third person ADS correction type, I just have this on assist, which is regular. Aim response curve type, I have this set to dynamic. This is actually one I used back in Warzone 1, and I really recommend it in Warzone 2 as well. It's a very nice response curve type. All of these right here are just standard. I don't have any of these set to anything specifically. Even this is set to off as well. Deadzone, now I have 0.15 Deadzone in my controller. Now I usually like to have this at around 0.3. I actually did switch controllers, so I forgot to lower this back down to like 0.4. But you guys really just want to play around with this. I'm not going to give you guys a specific Deadzone to use because my controller is different than all of you guys's. So if I was to give you guys one and you guys have a bunch of drifting or your controller is just spinning you guys around, then that wouldn't be very good. So I would recommend you guys play around with this in maybe multiplayer just to see how much Deadzone your controller actually has. Start off all the way at 0, and if you guys see your controller drifting, just slowly bring it up one at a time until you guys basically stop having stick drift, and that will tell you your perfect Deadzone. My controller orientation, I don't even know what the setting is. I've never seen this before, but I'm just having it set to up. For the gyro or gyro aiming, I'm just going to leave these all just default. I don't mess with any of these. These basically only if you have a PS5 or maybe a Series X controller. I'm not sure about the Series X part, but yeah, this is all just basically irrelevant. As for movement behaviors, I have auto move forward off, my tactical sprint behavior as double tap, grounded mantle on, and automatic airborne mantle off. My automatic ground mantle is off as well. Now the invert slide and dive behavior, I do have this inverted. This is really important too. This is going to allow you to dolphin dive by just pressing circle instead of holding circle, which is really important in this game, considering that dolphin diving is basically the only movement we have in the game right now. You can really abuse dolphin diving by using this setting. It does take some time to get used to. You basically have to hold circle if you want to slide, which is kind of weird. But it's going to be useful because sliding is basically irrelevant in this game. Sliding has no purpose. You can't shoot. You can't really get away. It's very slow. So I would recommend you guys rather just dive by tapping circle versus sliding. And then parachute auto deploy, have this set to off. This is going to keep you from basically opening your parachute when you're diving automatically. So you guys are going to have to do it manually, but you can get much closer to the ground to get weapons than other people. So yeah, you guys can use if you want to. If you guys don't trust yourself, then you guys can just leave it on. And then the rest of these, I'm just going to go down slowly. Sprint door bash, definitely have that on. And the rest of these aren't really that important, so I'm just going to go slowly over these ones to show you guys the rest of what I have. But those right there are the settings I'm using right now. I'm not going to make any major changes until they do add some new kind of movement mechanic, which we might actually get in the future. But until then, I'll keep you guys posted on that information. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.